Before we get into our main purpose, I will present about the background of Thailand. As everyone knows, the nation of Thailand is situated in the middle of Southeast Asia landmass. Thailand, which is entirely in the tropic, has a variety of habitats. Thailand's current Prime Minister is Paetongtarn Shinawatra. She is second woman after someone from his family. Thailand's fast transition from an agrarian economy to a modern, industrialized, export-driven one makes it development success story. During the national poverty rate decreased from 42.5% in 2000 to 6.3% in 2021, while income per capita increased from $740 in 1980 to $7,080 in 2019, along with a corresponding rise in living conditions. Thailand's aim to be carbon neutral by 2050 and achieve net zero greenhouse gas emission by 2065. Thailand and the World Bank Group have a strong and productive partnership over the past 75 years. All about the background of Thailand. As you guys know, Thailand is the number 9 in the Asia and the second in the Southeast Asia of the largest economy.
Today I want to talk about the inflation. So what is inflation? Inflation is when price of good and service go up over time, meaning money loses value and you can buy less with the same amount. It can happen when there is too much demand, higher production, or when the value of money decreases. Some inflation is normal, but too much can hurt people and the economy. So the type of inflation is the first is demand pull inflation. It happens when people buy more goods and service that the economy can supply, pushing prices up. The second is a cost push inflation. Occurs when the cost of making goods rises, like when oil or wages get more expensive, leading to higher price. So the inflation data in the Thailand 2017 and until 2024. First is 2017 is a 0.67%. Prices went because prices went up slightly as the economy grew slowly. After that, 2080 is a 1.06% inflation. Because inflation was a bit as more people spend money. After that is 2019. The inflation rate is 0.71%. Because a price increase slowed due to less spending and global issue. In the 2020, inflation rate is a negative 0.85%. Prices fell during COVID-19 because people stayed home and bought less. In 2021, the inflation rate is 1.23% because prices start to rise as the economy reopened after the pandemic. In 2022, inflation rate is 6.08%. Inflation jumped due to global supply problem and high oil prices. In 2023, the inflation rate is 2.83% is because inflation slowed as the supply improved and prices stabilized. In 2024, the inflation rate is 2.45%. Prices are expected to stay steady with a better global condition. So, how countries stop inflation in the Thailand? Firstly, is a rising interest rate bank. The central bank make borrowing more expensive, so people spend less and reducing demand and slowing inflation. Two is a subsidies and price control. The government lower cost for important goods like food or fuel or set limit on price to stop them from rising too fast. Three is a stronger currency. As a stronger currency make import cheap, reducing the cost of goods. So the lastly is a government support. Government support invest in a production or infrastructure to increase supply and lower prices. So
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. I will discuss a topic that significantly impacts both individuals and economies and employment. I will cover its definitions, trends in Thailand and strategies to address it. Let's start with defining unemployment. To begin, let's look at a few definitions of unemployment from prominent economists. According to Alfred Marshall, unemployment arises when the supply of labor exceeds demand at the current wage rate, leaving those willing to work without suitable employment. Second, Adam Smith views unemployment as a condition caused by the disruptions in the labor market or economic systems. The last one is Paul Samuelson. Paul Samuelson described it as inefficiencies in the economic system preventing willing workers from securing jobs. All of these three definitions highlight the economic and systemic challenge tied to unemployment. Next, we will explore Thailand's unemployment data. Okay, we go to the data on unemployment in Thailand 2015 to 2024. Alright, Thailand's unemployment rate has seen fluctuations over the years. From 2015 to 2019, it remained remarkably low, below 1.5%, primarily due to a robust agricultural sector and steady economic growth. However, the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 and 2021 led to spikes in unemployment, reaching over 2% during that period. Recovery began in 2022 thanks to vaccination drives, easing the restrictions and a revival of the tourism sector. By 2023, the rate dropped below 1%. Despite recovery, 2024 saw a slight increase to 1.02%, driven by global economic uncertainties and rapid technological advancements. This change underscore the need for the adaptive workforce strategies. When we have the unemployment data, we need a solution to address the unemployment. So Thailand has implemented several strategies to combat unemployment. So the first one is Thailand do the economy incentive programs. Measures like cash payments, wage assistance and low interest loans have supported businesses and individual during crisis. Second, they encouraging travel by reviving the tourism sector.
Of unemployment. First is frictional unemployment. This occurs when individuals are temporarily unemployed while transitioning between jobs, entering the workforce for the first time or re-entering it after a break. Second is structural unemployment. This happens when there is a mismatch between workers' skills and job requirements, or when industry decline due to technological change or consumer preferences. And lastly, cyclical unemployment. Related to economic cycles, this type rise during recession due to reduced demand and falls during economic expansion. Conclusion: Thailand's economy has evolved into a dynamic export-driven system with significant contribution from manufacturing, tourism, and services. While its resilience is evident in steady growth and stable inflation, challenges such as income inequality, an aging population, and dependence on export persist. Addressing this issue through strategic investment in innovation, infrastructure, and sustainable industry like clean energy and biotechnological is essential. By embracing digital transformation, improving education, and leveraging its Asian position, Thailand can diversify its economy, enhance global competitiveness, and achieve long-term stability and growth.